What up, y'all? It's Daryl from Smart Shooters. Yesterday I had asked me any gun question. We got a bunch of dope questions, so now I'm gonna take a few minutes and answer it while I wait to go get my wife and kids breakfast. So let's go. Best ammo for your 1911. What you gotta realize is ammo is like food, man. It's food for our guns. You gotta figure out what your gun likes to eat. Does it like plus P rounds? Does it like lighter rounds? You gotta go to the range. You gotta go to the range and figure out what you like and what you shoot well. But here's my formula for buying a gun. You want the highest caliber that you can shoot accurately. Find a comfortable gun with ammo and guns in your price range. As an instructor, I get this question a lot. I do think that you should take either some classes or some range time. You should be proficient with a weapon a little bit before you go trying to get your concealed pistol license, but that's an opinion. Smart Shooters merch is always for sale, baby. Hit up www.smart-shooters.com. Click on store. We got some merch in there, and then we do got a bunch of new stuff dropping for the spring, so stay tuned. If I had to pick one gun to survive the rest of my life, it would definitely be a Glock 19 Gen 4, simply because the aftermarket support period for a Glock 19 is crazy. You can't walk in any gun store and not find stuff for it. It really depends on the application as far as what's the best gun right now. But I got to say my top picks would definitely be the SIG P365 XL for sure. I love my new Kimber 1911 and, of course, the Glock 19. All right, ghost guns are when you buy an 80% build for a firearm, and then you take it, you build it the rest of the way. The parts you bought for the gun aren't serialized and they're not tracked. That's what makes it a ghost. I don't think the feds gonna like that, man. I don't think Joe B gonna like that. But what I can say is that YouTube is not allowing any videos, but in person, we'll see. Part 2 to this is I am nowhere near good enough to be teaching people how to build ARs. I'm still learning myself. I've done a couple builds now, but I got a lot to learn before I try to teach somebody else. So I just got to be humble about it. Depends if it's for concealed carry, home defense, or whatever, but the SIG P365, especially if you can get the TAC pack, is a great choice for concealed carry. 500 it's a decent entry level guns. You can get a decent gun. No. Don't buy those. Save you another $75 and get you a Taurus G3C or something of that nature. No, do not buy these. No. Definitely my Aero Precision 300 Blackout AR-15 I built. That was my first build ever. I'm so proud of that gun. I got it built just the way I want it. It feel like it's made for me, by me. I'm going to tag some of them on this video, but Tig from My Sister's Keeper Defense, all the way to Coleon Noir, Honest Outlaw, Warrior Poet, you name it. You can never follow enough gun people and get some different perspectives. Hilliker holsters is the only way I rock, man. Shout out to my guy, Andrew. He just got a bunch of dope holsters, a bunch of dope customization options. The retention is always good. Before you get a Gucci holster, make sure you got some good retention, dog. Because in the hoods, in the black communities, the people that I service with my training, they can't afford armed bodyguards. You know what I'm saying? The people in Beverly Hills, these politicians, they gonna all have armed security. Gun control only affects us. Come on, dog. Is that really a question? Training, ammo, then accessorize the gun. All right, get proficient in your weapon. Is this really a question, bro? I don't believe you, dog. No, we rescheduled for next Saturday. It's supposed to rain like crazy today. So I didn't want to be out there in the mud. But next Saturday, we still going to the range for my birthday party. We still going to celebrate. You dig? I took a USCCA training course, and the knowledge that I got was crazy. And I felt like my whole community, my hood, my family, nobody was giving us the information that I was learning. So I figured I'd go get it and bring it. Plus, I'm a teacher by nature. Y'all know I was a youth teacher at my church, and I do security. This is like doing both. I'm teaching people. I'm doing security type work. This is like best of both worlds and what I'm good at, my sweet spot. Plus, I'm in Grand Rapids, Michigan. You know, there's hard to find quality firearms instructors who look like us, you know what I mean? Who been through the struggles that we go through, who understands what life in the hood is like, as well as corporate. So yeah, I could talk all day on that. Make sure you go to my YouTube channel, Smart Shooters LLC. Just search it. It will pop up on YouTube. You'll see my handsome face. I'm going to dive into why I became an instructor and my journey so far. They might take yours. They not taking mine, man. As what Coleon Noir used to say on his shirts, I will not comply. No, I ain't giving up nothing. I do not. I got a couple guns where, like, I've upgraded the trigger on the AR, got some lights or red dots, but I don't really Gucci out my guns. I do love Cerakoting guns, but nah, give it to me stock. My favorite class is my home defense class, where I help families develop personal and home protection plans. That class is the best by far. I get to get the kids involved in the house. It's amazing. I like doing questions, man. Y'all got to hit me with some more questions. I definitely love answering this, giving my perspective, man. Again, as an instructor, I'm newer in that lane, man. But as a teacher, as somebody who cares for the community, as somebody who believes that we should always be armed and prepared to defend ourselves and our family, I'm not new to that. You know what I mean? I got years in the game, and am I gonna tell you how to adjust the gas pressure from your gas block on your AR? Probably not. But am I gonna tell you how to build a solid home defense plan to keep you and your family safe? Am I gonna teach you how to use code words so that way if somebody broke in your house, you're not screaming out your family's name, but you can still know where people are and if it's the bad guy or not? There's a lot of good ones you could follow. As far as ones that you actually gonna get some useful information from, and maybe more relatable, based on who I know asked this question, I'm gonna tag them right here. There's a few things. I'm in the process of getting my FFL, so I do want to become a dealer. I definitely want to shoot a competition. I haven't shot any competition yet. Smart Shooters is a team. If you ever take a class with us, you get to meet the team. They don't do social media. That is primarily me, although sometimes they help. But I got Nick, I got Tanel, I got Eddie, I got Chris. Yeah, I got a really good team. I got my range safety officers. I got some fellow instructors that are coming. Two of them are vets, so they bring that military background, which I think helps. I got a team. I kind of already got an online gun store. If you go to smart-shooters.com and click on store, we sell accessories, we sell red dots, we sell ammunition. Yeah, I got a store. Yup, if you go to youtube.com and search Smart Shooters LLC, I'll be the first one to pop up. Check out my channel, subscribe. I'm trying to figure out how in the world do I get to 1,000 subscribers, but that's the goal. The politics. I hate the politics. Local gun shops be hating. They don't like to see somebody new coming into their lane or what they feel like. A couple shops have been helping me out, giving me some game, but yeah, I don't like politics. I also don't like literal politics. I don't like people ask me, did I vote for Biden or Trump, being a gun guy, and I don't do politics, especially not on the channel or on the page. Like, no politics. I also don't care for people who don't see the value in training in classes. I'm an instructor, and I still try to take 1 to 2 classes a month with other instructors, because you never know enough in this industry. Yep, unfortunately. Lucky for me, I was just grazed in the arm by a 22. I was just wrong place, wrong time. 2 people were fighting. One pulled out a gun. He shot, missed the guy, grazed my arm. She carries a purse, and she carries my children, and she carries my dreams, and she carries everything that I need her to carry. Yep, I sold / traded all my Canics. mechanics are great guns. The trigger out the box is crazy. There's no better trigger coming out of the box. But I had to make some upgrades on some other stuff. There's a few of them. The most notable one is the Smith & Wesson M&P 40. My first 40 cal. Boy, the recoil on that was terrible. It's compact. The CZ Shadow 2, I got one on layaway. I want to get one so I could do competition with it. I do want a Staccato. Any 2011, like a double stack 1911, I'm on it. I can't say that I have a dream gun. I would say as my knowledge of firearms grows, the more my desire changes. And so, like now the guns, I used to get $400, $500 guns. Now I'm getting $1,500, $2,000 guns. The quality, the performance, the desires change. Like, you know what I mean? I don't have a need to just get protection guns. Like now I can start getting into things that I really want. It's hard for me to say I got to dream anything because I usually just get whatever I want. That's the power of layaway and the power of mean hustle. It ain't too much that I can't afford. Once I decide that I want it, I just make it happen. Nope, believe it or not, one side of my family is extremely Christian and believes that God will save us without realizing God gave us the means to save ourselves and he covers us. And the other side is a whole lot of felons, so they can't have them. Coming soon, baby. Coming soon. Don't even trip. It's coming. Yeah. I wasn't going to do it, but I'm doing it, and it's happening. I love this question. This is a twofold answer for me, all right? So, one, I am USCCA certified. That is an organization that I believe in, and so that is who certified me and gave me the credentials to teach the classes that I teach. However, there is another aspect of credentials, I feel like, and that's my life experience. It's me growing up in the hood, growing up in a gang, learning, and then converting myself over to what you see. My life experiences, I definitely think, qualify me to teach. Like I said, I'm a teacher by nature. If it wasn't for the trouble I got into in my younger days, I probably would be a teacher by profession. I love to teach. Nope, you cannot. Nope, you definitely can't. Right now, the way the law reads, you can't even buy a gun if you mess around with marijuana. Nope. Depends on the class. I do have an intro to firearms safety course for kids ages 10 to 17. But I've had some students in my class as young as 8, and CPL class, the youngest is like 16. It depends on what you mean, man. Like tactical belts, absolutely. Tactical pants, not so much. My Levi's work just fine. But some of it's worth it. I kind of talked about this, just stuff to review for my YouTube channel. Personally, just my CZ Shadow 2. Once I get that off layaway and do a competition with it, I'll be straight. But I do like reviewing guns for the YouTube channel, so whatever's new.